Good evening, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you how to make a sweet using the watermelon, the outside of the watermelon. I've made some the other day and I've done the video in Turkish and everybody has been asking me to do one in English, so here I am. Just going to do another one just to quickly show you. So this is how it becomes. So I'm going to show you how that's done there. And then you can put them away in jars, and as long as you cover them up with syrup, they will last for over a year. Basically what you need to do is in a bowl, put some water. This is carbonate, which is bicarbonate of soda. Bicarbonate of soda. You just need to get 2 teaspoons and put that into water. Or you can buy them in packets like this over here. So you can buy 2 packets like that. Or just buy a big packet and just do 2 teaspoons. Now, as you cut in your watermelon in slices like this, what I do is I peel them and then I put them in a bag and save them in the fridge. So as you can see, I have got a whole bag full of them that I've bagged up and put them in the fridge. So that all goes into the water to stay overnight in bicarbonate of soda water. The thicker the peels are, the tastier they become. So if you can find any thick slices to cut up, then they'll turn out better. Sometimes they're thin. So if you can imagine this as being a whole watermelon. So I've actually used a whole watermelon in here. What you need to do is cut them up like so. You can cut them up whatever sizes you want really, but this is how I've been cutting them, in a slant way like that. And what you need to do is then you need to take this red completely off. If you've got any pinks left on it, you need to take the pink off, so you're left with the white. And at the back you need to take away this green, so try and peel it as thinly as you can and try and peel away this green. So once you peel them like that, take away the red, the pink and the green, you're left with this, and this is what you need to put in water with bicarbonate of soda. Cover them up with water and then leave them overnight. If you've got room in the fridge, then put it away in the fridge. I've already opened up a space that I'm going to put mine in the fridge. So that's a whole watermelon that I've used. This is the last 2 pieces that I'm just going to finish off chopping, and then I'm just going to cover it and leave it overnight, and then I'll come back to you in the morning and carry on telling you what to do. So good night now, I'll see you in the morning. Bye for now. Good morning people. We have left this overnight. You need to leave it in at least good 5-6 hours in bicarbonated water. Now I'm going to wash it thoroughly. Wash it and then put it in a saucepan, cover it up with water and bring it to boil. We do this twice and then I'll tell you what we do next. Okay, as you can see, it's now coming up to boil. As soon as it starts to boil, you need to change the water and then recover up with cold water and put it back to boil one more time. Okay, I've sieved it, put it in cold water again, and now I'm bringing it to boil for the second time. Okay, so it's now coming up to boil for the second time. I'm going to be sieving it and putting it in cold water just to shock it, and then I'll come back. Okay, after I washed and rinsed my watermelon peel, we now need to put the sherbet on. I'm going to put 6 glasses of sugar. It's 3.5. That's 4, 5 and 6. And normally they put, for each cup of sugar, they'll put same amount of water, and it becomes really thick syrup. Now I make here, for each cup of sugar I will put 1.5 glasses of water. So we've got 6 sugar, and I'm going to put 9 glasses of water. That's 2, 3, and I've got the water, I can put it back on the stove. That's 3, did I say? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll get a bit more to make that to 9. So that'll be 9 glasses of water. Bring it to boil. In it, I'm going to be putting a few cloves, and when it starts to boil, I'm going to be putting half a lemon in it as well. So we're going to squeeze half a lemon in it as well. So bring it to boil. I'm just going to make that up into the 9th glass and let it bring it to boil. It's starting to come up to boil. At this stage, I'm going to put the juice of half lemon. Normally I put the lemon at later stage, but I don't think my saucepan's going to take all this. So I'm going to divide some of it into a second saucepan. So I want it to boil first before I can divide into 2 saucepans. So it's just starting to boil. At this stage you would be putting your watermelon pieces into it and then let it cook together. But instead of separating mine into 2 saucepans, I'm going to do it into 1 large saucepan. Now if you've got so much like me, then obviously you can do it in 2 separate saucepans, but because I've got a large one, I'm just going to pour it all into the large saucepan and do it in there. Okay, I've changed the saucepan there into a large saucepan, and all I'm doing now is putting there we are. Okay, we'll let it bring it to boil and then simmer it down, and what we need to do is keep cooking it until it becomes like a transparent, I'll show you once they're done. So this is it now. Okay, they've been boiling away now like this for half an hour. They're still not ready. They need to be transparent. So we're going to keep on cooking them in the syrup until they're done. Hi guys. Well, they've been on cooking. It's been 1 hour and 45 minutes exactly, but that's because I've just got carried away doing my housework. Yeah, so about an hour and a half at least. What you need to be checking for is that they almost become transparent. So if I'm going to be turning it off at this stage now. Can you see them? Can you see how they look like transparent, as if like you can see through them? Well, that's the stage that you know they're done. So, like so. And then they're ready to be eaten as soon as they're cooled down. and then you can store them up. If you're going to be keeping it for a long time, then what you need to make sure is that you've got enough syrup to cover them. If they're covered, then they'll last for years, really. Right, I've got a jar here because it's covered with syrup. That'll last me a couple of years. Nothing will go wrong. They're nice and crispy. I'm just going to dish them all up while they get a bit cool, and then we can I can taste it and tell you how they are. They'll be nice and crispy outside and soft inside. But that's it now. After 1 hour and 45 minutes, it's ready. Okay guys, I've just dished them up. I've put them in a big jam jar. Now this is going to last, so I'm going to be putting this away. So I need to make sure that the syrup is covered. It covers all the watermelon. So this one's okay now. I can put the lid on and store it just like I've done it with this one. As you can see, I could have done with a bit more syrup. It's not enough. Like if I was to do another jar or to cover this up, it's not enough. But like I said, I'm giving out to my neighbours and whatever, so it will get eaten, so it's not a problem. If you were going to make that much, then obviously just do a bit more syrup. If yours turns out like mine, you could always do extra syrup. Just put a few of these cloves in it so you get the same sort of flavour, because they really do give nice aroma and flavour. And then just boil up more syrup and put it in. This is it. When people eat them, they can't really tell what they are. So have a bit of guessing game with them. Say, here you go, here's some dessert. You can have it next to ice cream. It's it's quite hard on the outside, but chewy on the inside, and that's what you want. Lovely. And that's how we make it. I hope you give it a go. Let me know how yours turns out. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more recipes. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.